Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to talk about group discussions. What is a group discussion? When a group of people discuss a topic in an organized way, either in a professional or academic context, then it is called as a group discussion. Sometimes people also use abbreviations for group discussion, that is GD. Okay? It is also considered anyone can start the conversation or group discussion. You can start like presentations using questions, anecdotes, quotes, or surprising statements. But remember, in order to do this, you need to have good language skills. And not only this, but you should have a sound knowledge about the topic. You should possess the ability to put the topic in perspective and do not take stand right at the beginning. Let us talk about continuing. While continuing, you have to take turns, but you have to take turns appropriately. Again, you should not take too much time to make a point. Second thing that you have to remember is referring to arguments raised by others. In order to do this, you should relate your ideas and viewpoints to those of others. How can you do this? By either agreeing, disagreeing, or adding on to their statements. You have to focus on the topic. This is very important. Try not to deviate. This will help you complete the discussion on time. And last but not the least is exploring different perspectives. If the discussion gets repetitive, you may offer new points or suggest new angles to the topic. This will help explore different perspectives in a group discussion. Another thing that you have to remember is carrying the discussion to a logical end. You should have open and receptive minds during the discussion, because only then it will be possible to arrive at consensus, that is general agreement among the group of members at the end of the discussion. Okay? That's why you need to have open and receptive minds during the discussion. Third and last element of group discussion is concluding. While concluding, you should summarize the main points that were discussed. Okay? It should be brief, understand this. It should be brief and should not have any new points. Now, what do employers look for in a GD? First, they look for innovativeness. Now, what innovativeness is? Innovativeness is novelty in your approach, newness in your approach. Second thing is your behavioral skills. That is your temperament and approach while during the discussion. Third important point is communication. Whether you have persuasive, non-verbal and verbal skills or not. They will assess this through group discussion. Another thing is that quality of your content. How your content is. Knowledge and information about your subject conveyed in your speech. This is what they are going to assess in a GD. Then they are going to assess logical ability, leadership. Okay? And now some points to remember while you are before or while you are presenting or while you are discussing in a group. Okay? First is you have to take at least 2 turns in a GD. 2 turns being to put forth the required information. Okay? First, you are going to put forth the required information in the group discussion, and the second time you are going to take the turn is to reiterate, is to retell, is to tell your thoughts and tell your thoughts and ideas again, or your point of view again. This is what you will use your second turn for. Okay, and another thing is that do not adopt a fake accent or take long pauses in between. If you follow fake accent, they will get it and they will consider you being not genuine. So really try not to adopt a fake accent or take long pauses in between. Okay, and avoid being excessively repetitive or fickle in your approach. This is what you should remember while in a GD. Another thing is that never make personal remarks or display emotions. It is very important because you have to show your professionalism and they are going to assess that as well. Next, maintaining objective demeanor. It is very important. You have to maintain your demeanor and you have to address the entire group with your ideas. It's not just you are going to focus only on one person in the group. No, you have to address the entire group with your ideas and not personal remarks. How to make the GD round a cakewalk for you. We have 5 important things. First is that you need to have effective speaking skills. Not only that, a rich vocabulary, maintaining eye contact helps a lot. Pleasing body language is what gives you confidence while talking, and friendly and composed manner. What is composed manner? Composed manner is you're free from emotion or nervousness. Okay? So this is how we talked about group discussion, and now some important phrases. When you have to start a discussion, you could use I would like to start by, or to begin with, I would say, or first of all, I would like to. While expressing an opinion, you could use further phrases like according to me, or I think, or I strongly feel. Okay? Showing agreement, you could use I heartily agree with, or I am in confirmation with, or I am in agreement with. And when you have, there are going to be times when you need to interrupt people while they are talking something, okay, while they are speaking. So you have to interrupt them, but remember you should be polite. And how to interrupt people politely? You could use these phrases. First phrase is sorry to interrupt you, or you could say excuse me but, or could I make a suggestion please? Thank you so much. I hope you understand the topic.